Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's I, the Reluctant Gringo, back again with another comic book video. Recently, the villain for the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine movie was revealed. Turns out, Wade and Logan will have to contend with Cassandra Nova.
Who?
That's what most of you may be thinking when hearing this. So let's get into who exactly is Cassandra Nova. Simply put, she is Charles Xavier's evil twin sister, and she was first introduced into the Marvel comic book universe by legendary writer Grant Morrison during his run on the new X-Men series in the early 2000s, specifically issue 114, although this initial story arc lasts until issue 126. Cassandra Nova is one of the most dangerous threats that the X-Men have ever faced, and that includes such baddies as Apocalypse and Magneto. Cassandra's story begins in the jungles of Ecuador, where she has convinced Donald Trask, the cousin of Bolivar Trask, creator of the Sentinels, to accompany her to an abandoned master mold, a factory that self-replicates mutant-killing robots with whatever technological material is available in the area. It is slowly revealed that Cassandra is a complete psychopath who can reasonably justify genocide within her own head. She hates mutants and wants to exterminate them all, no matter how many millions of lives it costs. At one point, she even compares mutants to smallpox, trying to justify the extermination of mutants by making them seem nothing more than a disease or a virus that's spreading across mankind. She is extremely powerful, possessing much of the same psychic abilities as her brother and some extra telekinetic talents thrown in. She is using Donald for his DNA code, which will allow her to control the Sentinels. Unfortunately for the X-Men, Charles perceives a great mutant force through Cerebro's big sister, and sends Cyclops and Wolverine to investigate, unbeknownst to Charles or anyone else that Cassandra is waiting for them. The twist here is that Charles believed Cassandra to be dead. When inside the womb, Cassandra manifested next to an unborn Charles because of Charles' powerful psychic gifts, and she is best described as an astral energy of a negative person in physical form. Charles recognized her evil presence, and his first conscious act was to kill his sister in the womb. The psychic battle caused Sharon, his mother, to miscarry Cassandra, who, as biological waste now, was discarded into the sewers. There, as a clump of cells, she used her psychic gifts over the decades to rebuild her body and foster her tendency towards extinction. Now, fully able to manipulate her powers, Cassandra launches new Sentinels to Genosha, the mutant island haven established by Magneto, home to over 16 million mutants living in peace. The Sentinels destroy the island and commit genocide, killing all inhabitants, including Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Magneto himself. Only Emma Frost is left alive. While this attack occurred, Wolverine and Cyclops were able to subdue Cassandra and bring her unconscious body back to Xavier's school. However, this was all a ruse, as Cassandra has the ability to possess bodies, and switched her consciousness with Charles's, giving her the disguise of her brother in physical form and trapping Charles in her now prone female form. From there, Cassandra outs the X-Men identities, including Charles, the function of the school, and then tricks the Shi'ar Imperium, the aliens that Charles is friendly with and who eventually take him into space at the end of the X-Men animated series, into giving her technology that will allow mutant extinction on a universal scale, as well as starting a war within the Shi'ar Imperium, making it look like Charles was their destroyer instead of a friend. However, the combined efforts of Beast, Wolverine, Emma Frost, Cyclops, Angel, the Xavier School student body, and a now almost Phoenix-level Jean Grey are able to trick Cassandra into transferring her consciousness into her old prone body, where Charles could now educate her telepathically, as her mind began again like a clean slate. And that was Cassandra's first conflict with the X-Men. However, she would return a few more times and be just as deadly and just as unpredictable. Knowing this about the new Deadpool movie, with Cassandra's abilities to travel astrally, the multiverse will obviously be a center point. The TVA is going to see Cassandra as an alpha-level threat, which is why having two heroes that can regenerate may be required to stop Cassandra this time. And with the new X-Men 97 series picking up with Charles going into space with the Shi'ar Imperium, could we be seeing Cassandra revealed first in the animated series? And will the X-Men 97 series become required viewing to understand some of the plot threads to Deadpool 3? We'll find out soon enough. And with that, if you want more comic book pop culture breakdown, click on the thumbnail for my recap to the new Cobra Commander series from Image. Absolutely spectacular job they're doing with that reboot. And click on the thumbnail for my list of movie reviews and movie ranking lists. Thank you for watching, and from south of the border, I am still your Reluctant Gringo. Salud, and a huevo.